The drive will start with an option going left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third. Facing fourth down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only do they not get the first, they're going to lose big yardage as well. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it. And this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now not only did you not get it and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement.
Yo, let's go, Whitney. Welcome to the stream.
Now Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another shot from the one.
All right, bro, my bad.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Chat, who's going to win? Lock in your bets right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
You gotta make a move.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson on the move to his left.
Chat, I forgot how fast Jackson can run. Oh, you're breaking my... Bro, he's breaking my ankles. Yeah, that's a touchdown.
How about this? Racing to the end
No,
zone.
no.
In for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 82 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Let's get this thing started, baby.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. And he's in.
Chat, why did my guy just fall?
And they take the lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out.
Bro, I actually did not mean to like throw it that far.
Frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That's to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. And it's intercepted.
Shaw, I'm bad at Madden right now, bro. I'm bad at Madden right now.
And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area.
Guys, usually I'd be beating Showtime always, but I don't even know what's happening. What? Ankles, bro. This man's good, bro.
A lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
This guy's proven himself.
You guys can even ask. I do not play defense. I usually sim it. I don't sim it, but like I hate playing defense.
Pull it down and take off and go.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180.
To throw is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Bro, what was that? Guys, Pat just sold. What?
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. On the move past the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yellow. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are once again back in front. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. So unable to for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And they work
bro.
across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson and CD. That one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise? With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in a season as the top running backs in the league.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Let's go,
Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, we can.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now on first down. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mahomes now to throw. Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver.
Dude, okay, I don't have luck QB running, honestly.
Down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
How did bro not
Figure
catch?
out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Again, Jackson will keep it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was onto it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
On second down, Jackson flushed out right. And he takes this one down almost all the way.
Chad, there's still fireworks outside. What the heck?
There on the scramble, it gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop. Well, he'd had success earlier in the drive keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This now a 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Get hot.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Bro, Eric be breaking my ankles, bro.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. 2nd and 10. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield,
that is caught.
Wow, that was actually a nice play.
Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1-5. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the
Bro, the
15,
kicker needs to learn how to throw, though. Honestly, let's just all just be honest here. That kicker needs to know how to throw, and that guy needs to know how to
Well,
catch.
you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Yellow. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
How is Patrick Mahomes throwing that far?
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And this is
how did that fall out of his hands, bro?
The momentum may be changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 20. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
How can I not play defense?
It's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 42 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10.
No.
And he gets into the end zone. My goodness. An unbelievable call in the late stages, but the fake works and gives him the lead.
You gotta hold up a bit because I might have a play up my sleeves.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery.
Oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is real bad. Why did it shake like that? I hate that, bro. No! Bro, I hate when Madden does that. I'm losing on stream. No!
this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Fights off the defender, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Yeah, after this match.
He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. You got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots, because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
Where will the pressure come from?
My controller died, guys.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Finding Kelce. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. I tell you,
this is bad, guys. I don't know what to do here, bro. What do I do? Everybody in chat, we need a Kratos. We need a Kratos gotta win in chat, bro. Bro, this is bad. I know, bro. Alright.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes will throw. And he knocks the ball away.
I just sold.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it.
Yeah, the Ravens might actually win. He might actually win, bro. I don't know what's happening, bro. I'm so bad right now.
2nd and 10 now.
It has to be the shake. Like, the shake's so annoying.
Mahomes to throw it. Caught. Kelce, left side. And he is
I might be able to tie this.
With the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And it's
No, I just sold. I just sold so bad, bro.
Marcus Williams. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
Bro, the
Boy,
Ravens
what a
won, bro.
turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this.
I actually picked the freaking base block, bro. I actually picked base block. What am I doing? Like, this ain't gonna do crap, bro. I actually hit the base thing, bro. But that's so stupid.
And a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the
Not gonna lie,
how about that
GG, that's
victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
that was a pretty close game. That was not bad. Let's go play some Fortnite, bro.